Hello, this is Hammering Howard from Hammering Howard's channel. I changed the name of the channel, so I'm having a little issue remembering it. Hammering Howard mountain biking. Today we're on the Tandem Ventana, getting ready to go into the trail system, and we're going to ride all the way through the dirt bike trails in Sterling Forest out to Long Meadow Road from East Shore Road, and then we're going to go down Long Meadow Road and go into the dirt bike trails over behind Tuxedo Park. We're doing a whole bunch of dirt bike stuff today. We usually get about 40 miles out of this bike, and that's probably what we're going to wind up doing. I've been riding road a lot recently on my new road bike. I bought a Trek 13 pound road bike. It's a huge difference from my old 23-pound road bike. So yesterday I did a 50-mile ride. It was my first big ride of the season. Actually, that's not true. I did a 40-mile ride a couple weeks back. Guy running. 40-mile ride on the road tandem. But then I lost my 1 week I couldn't work out. So now I'm back into the saddle. Next week I'll be in better shape than I am. This week I wasn't really feeling that. Even though I did 50 miles yesterday, I was kind of taking it easy. And I'm just getting the bike set up, getting it adjusted. You know, the seat is too high. I had to get different, because the Trek uses a proprietary seat post that goes over the frame. So I had to get a shorter seat post, because that one didn't have enough adjustment for me. And then the handlebars that were on the bike were aftermarket. The stem was like 140 millimeters. I had to put the stock ones back on. They're actually lighter. Stock ones are like almost 80 grams, 150 grams lighter. So I put the stock ones back on, and it's not quite as comfortable with the grab because the other ones were Arrow. They were a little bit more comfortable, but I can get used to it. I was okay on it yesterday. I felt really dialed in. It's got Di2 red shifters, but if I put the wheel set that it came with, which is tubular, it would be down to 12 pounds. But then, you know, you catch a flat with tubulars, it's not really that much fun. Right now the bike is set up tubeless, and I'm happy with that. By the time I weigh it down with my water bottles and my little tool pouch, I'm up to 15 pounds. You know, 14 and a half probably with water bottles. But yeah, weighs in at 13 and change with the cages, without pedals. 13 is light. The lightest bike I ever rode. Still getting used to it. They say that the downhill is slower on a light bike, but I've had that bike up to 55 and I'm hitting the brakes because it's so light. It's, you know, I don't want to go that fast yet. I'm like, damn. It feels like the brakes work really well. They're rim brakes. They work really well, but like, you know, I feel like I'm gonna jam on the brakes and skid the tire out, or I don't really know how it feels yet in high braking. Let's put it that way. 50 miles an hour feels like 100 on that bike. Wrong gear. So many bikes, so many gears. I do like the electronic shifters though. This is my first bike with electronic shifters. The other bike, the road bike I'm talking about, is freaking awesome. Now I'm looking to get a gravel e-bike. I had one that I ordered, but the guy kept fooling around with the date, keep changing the date and the pickup dates. And I actually ordered the bike on the 7th and still hadn't got it yet. And then when I finally got in contact with him, he's like, "Oh, I'll ship it tomorrow." I'm like, "It's been 3 weeks. Forget that. Forget that." So I had to cancel that. Now I'm looking. It's going to be an e-gravel bike. Not sure about the brand. I was looking at the Canyon, but you can't get a range extender for the older Canyons. You have to carry a separate battery. I don't want to do that on a road bike. Big ass battery in my backpack. I don't even want to have a backpack on a road bike. So most of the other bikes have smaller motors, 50 Newton meters, 60. They use those TQ motors. They're real quiet and stealth. They go inside the bottom bracket. You can't even see them. The one I was looking at, the Canyon, is an older Canyon, 2021. It had AXS, had 85 Newton meter Bosch CX speed motor, which is just like the regular CX, only made for higher cadence for road riding. But you can't get a range. There's nobody who makes a range extender for it. So that's kind of messed up. You're limited to like a 30-mile ride. And that's not on a road bike. I want to be able to do 100. So what I'm going to do is get something that, maybe a Pinarello. They have 60 Newton meter TQ motors, 60 Newton meters, and then you can put 2 battery extenders on it. Each battery extender gives you like 40 miles. They say 40. Let's just say 30. So that's 60 miles with 2 battery extenders, plus the bike itself probably goes 30 miles. That's 90 miles. That's 100 miles. That's what I want. If I could do 50 miles on a regular analog bike at the beginning of the season, well, it's not really the beginning of the season, but GoPro, stop recording. GoPro, stop recording. Porta potty, benches. All right, we're in the trail system on the yellow trail.
Hold on.
Tranquility Ridge is where we are. You're on?
Yeah.
We'll do a stream. Whee! We're on level 2, trying to save battery. It doesn't really make that much of a difference with this bike. It seems to waste the same. You just get there slower or faster or whatever, but we're okay in level 2. Needed to ride the e-bike today because it was, I rode hard yesterday. 50 miles is a lot. This is just a fire road. We're going to be on this for a while. Not really dirt bike trails. These are hiking trails, but people ride their dirt bikes back here. A lot better, right, Nancy?
Oh, yeah.
We had air in the tires for the road, like 45 pounds of air. I forgot to take it out when we got to the trail. It was bouncing all over the place, deflecting. We got cush cores. We can run real low pressure with this bike. 26-inch tires. Old school, but still works. The chain tensioner is broken. The rubber piece came off. I gotta see if I can fix it when we get home. Where'd you see that? Long Meadow Road, going towards the Ren Fair. Very park-like here. So we did about 7 miles so far, I would say, 7, 8 miles.
Yeah.
I don't know, this trail's not blazed. I think we're still in the yellow. Ooh. I don't like going through the brush where I can't see if there's a boulder or not. We're messing around on level 2 today, going back and forth between 4 and 2. We only use 4 for not even a 20-second burst a couple times. Duck, 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 duck. A lot of bicycle tracks out here. Somebody's been riding out here. Look at that truck.
7.4 miles.
Excuse me. There's a lake. That's can't remember the name of that lake, but that's the lake by the IBM building.
Oh, yeah. I'm on it every day.
There's a gate down here that's probably closed. We're gonna have to get off. Yep. I don't think we can make it. Too tight. Put it on 4 now. You got it on 4?
No,
Turn it on 4.
I'm trying.
Okay.
All right, it's on 4 now.
Okay. We almost had it.
Not a fan of this ride.
Well, calm down, Nancy. Calm down. We're mountain bikers. That's what we do.
Oh, hold on.
Hold on for what? I'm holding on. What do you want me to do? Walk. This is not even hard as the shit that we did when we went to Vermont. And you're making it like it's like the impossible thing. Damn, we were right here. We made it like 10 feet from the top. Fuck. All right, these bugs are crazy. Go back to level 2.
Are we almost at the street?
Nope, we are not. Okay. When we start going downhill, we'll be almost at the street. We're about, got another mile or so, and then we'll be there. We didn't start going down yet. We gotta climb a little bit more. We're close though. We're more than 3/4 of the way through the trail system. You can put it in level 4 now. GoPro, stop recording. Yeah, nobody's ever back there. What's the name of that lake? We'll know when we get to the bottom, because over here it'll say what the name of it is.
Oh, yeah, I see it.
When we get out to the road, I want to eat my sandwich. Just want to get away from these bugs. Get bit up, Nancy.
Yeah.
Level 2 is not that bad. Level 4 is better. Don't worry, we're not going back that way. We're going back on the road. That's why we've been saving the battery. And we're gonna have to climb up the mountain. We cut through the mountain. Now we're gonna have to climb up the mountain on the way back. Blue Lake.
Blue Lake, yeah.
Not to be confused with Green Lake. You know, we'll go to the visitor center and I'll eat my sandwich over there because they got some benches or something over there. Long Meadow Road.
My jam.
That's your jam?
I like the hill one.
feels good. I don't even think it's 50. I think it's 50. I don't know. Too loud. Ah, remember those days? Hot riders, yeah, we were hot riders. Remind me to put some air back in the tires. Nice recovery ride. My heart rate is down below 115. What is yours, like 30? Huh? Oh, we gotta go the other way. This is not. Yeah. This is not the visitor center, is it? Oh yeah, no, it is. Yeah. back in the garage. This is the piece that broke right here. This piece. I'm gonna flip it and see if I can get it to work without replacing it.